backstage? Okay, making sure because I got to give them some instructions too. Thanks for coming tonight. I have notes because I always forget something. So, this is my middle school musical theater class. It's kind of a, if you've been to any of the Disney musical shows, this is because of those. It kind of pushed me to just offer it as a class. So this hasn't been like a weekend practice thing. It's just been during school. But they have, with that being said, they have learned an hour play in only 3 months, which is twice as long as the Disney plays in half the amount of time. So they are amazing. They learned hard music. They have British accents. It's great. So anyway, I needed to let them know how amazing they are, because I was not that confident starting out. I'm like, oh no, this is very hard. But you'll see, they do great. Let's see, all my notes are everywhere. Okay, this is being live streamed right now on YouTube. In your little playbills, there's a QR code if you want to watch it later. You can watch it later, and I think that's pretty cool. Thanks to Pete. He's my helpful guy with all this stuff, because I don't know, I'm clueless. And then I forgot to thank Angela. I know you probably don't want that, but she's taking pictures of the kids tonight just out of the kindness of her own heart, and I'm so grateful. I think that music in general needs more, it deserves more credit than it gets. And that's my goal, is to get it to be like sports and Alamo. I'm all about sports, but this is also amazing, and I think you can do both. So thank you, Angela. And then 2 other things, and then we will start. All of the props and on the stage mostly, and some of the chokies over here were made by the art class. We kind of collaborated this year, and I gave Mr. Lytle ideas, and he let the kids go free, and it's been awesome to have that too. So it's all done by the kids. And then last thing, kids, will you turn on your microphones? You can do that now. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I hope I didn't forget anything. Thank you for coming.
Mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent down from the sky.
My daddy says I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me. He surely indulges my tendency to bold, but I'm his little soldier, up to 4. My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dogs dropped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's no peer for a miracle like me.
My mommy says I'm a precious ballerina. She has never seen a prettier ballerina. She says if I can I have to cut down on the cream, but I'm a ballerina, so give me more cake.
My mommy says I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day dog dropped the umbilical cord, it's been clear there's a peer for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. The head is tiny and it's shiny as a miracle.
You could be all cynical, and is it truth empirical? There's never been a miracle as.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a bore. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart mouth girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Trying. Took too long. Yeah, where's my phone? Yes, sir. That's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir.
Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book! That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy.
I'm a gal.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to sit here and listen to this.
What about me? I've got a whole house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. I'm off to bleach my roots, and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm gonna make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband is gonna sell 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair does not get you anywhere in life, you thick-headed twit brain. Thank goodness your brother Michael has got his old man's brains. Eh, son?
Michael. Well, I shall take the money when I earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you have spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault, with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days, and I know your head mistress. I get the Trunchbull. Scary lady she is. Used to compete in the Olympics throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's gonna do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Now get off to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do it, we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and grab it, nothing will change. Leave it later, you can do a lot. You nice to little thing like little softly. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes I have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil of violets hair tonic for men. Yup.
business, son. A man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain.
Your hair, it's green!
What? My hair's green!
Why on earth would you do that?
Maybe use some of Mummy's peroxide by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair! My hair! I've got my deal today! The Russians! What am I gonna do?
I know what you could do.
What?
You could pretend you're
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony!
Mum, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be ridiculous. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you here in the library again.
Yes, I mean, my mom wanted me to stay at home with her, but I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
What, do you tell them the stories like you tell me? Oh, your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. Do you tell them the stories like you tell me, Matilda? Oh, how I love your stories. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything.
But the one thing.
We do not have a child.
The sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the tragedy of their lives. And so, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man, and it is called
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the man locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is our destiny.
Well, what happened?
I'm not sure yet. I'll see you tomorrow, Mrs. Phelps.
After your first day of school?
My mommy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Oh, sorry.
Says I'm an angel. Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Huddle together, huddle, huddle, huddle.
daddy said I would be the teacher's pet.
School's really fun, according to my mum. That's slower than the alphabet.
The alphabet?
Okay, get in your science. Get in your science meeting.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess? You'll soon see no escaping tragedy. And even if you put in heaps of effort, you're just wasting energy. Cause your life is a note to ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage for ages. This prison cell. But much all I can remember, before my life had ended, my happy days were over. For first the pealing of the bell. I was curious. Sonny said I asked 1,000 questions, but unless you do stuff, listen up and I'll teach you a thing or two. You listen in my daily practice, the video, you step out line, you cry, you W, stay out trouble, remember to be extremely careful.
Why?
Why?
Why? Didn't you hear what we said?
Just wait for his A, B, C, D, and G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why? Just you wait for his A.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day, your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
I can read it. Me. Ooh, pick me, miss. I can read it.
Very well, Nigel. Yes, I think we better leave it there, Nigel. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on the first day. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No, but tomato is a very good word. Yes. Matilda.
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Well, yes. I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance at books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? What books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic, just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's a little girl in my class, Matilda Wormwood.
Matilda Wormwood, daughter of Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the little brat, though. Says she's a real wart.
Oh no, headmistress, I don't believe Matilda's that kind of a child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bobby Norton est Magitum.
Bobby Norton est Magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, I'm sure it was her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense.
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just simply place her with the 11-year-olds. What type of society would that be? What about the rules, honey? Rules.
I believe Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
an exception to the rules in my school. Look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer throwing champion 1969? Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? No, 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 no! No! The hammer for your country. You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4. If you want to throw the for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to teach success, you don't use sympathy or tenderness. Just force the little squats to toe the line. Sing, Jenny! If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. I apply just one simple rule to hammer throwing life and school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and tow it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Well, I must tell you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Where is my...
Stupid, nasty question-asking Russians!
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took a look at the mileage on the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you.
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
And what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
Oh, you showed little brats? Ooh, I missed my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
Yeah, in the cupboard. And you know, while you're at it, why don't you stick that stupid book to your stupid head?
It's croaky. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay. That's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head ever give you a headache?
No, it's fine. I think they
Well, I better hang around unless they start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender. I think it's for the best that we're best friends.
Help me! Someone poured a whole can of treacle on the trunk girl's chair. Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me.
That's not fair.
They're saying she's gonna put me in the chokey.
What's choking?
They say it's a cupboard in their office that she throws children into. It's lined with snails, spikes, and bits of broken glass. This place you are sent if you haven't been good,
And it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. When you scream, you don't know if the sound came out, or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth.
about 20 minutes ago. She's coming!
You better hide. Quick, blazers!
Guys, right on this line, right on this line.
Now!
Guys, right on the line.
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh, yes. Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer often falls asleep without any warning. We put him under the coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely.
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? Huh. This isn't my bedroom. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Thripp!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails!
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twat! You! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so y'all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Green hair. It was, National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world, like lettuce and, snot. Tomorrow's one, sir. Absolutely, sir. Bye-bye, sir. See, now that is how you do... I'm gonna leave this on. It looks like rain.
You're not on. You're not on. You're not on.
Who is it?
Oh yes, it's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Bit busy right now.
Oh, it would only take a moment.
Fine, come in if you must. This is Rodolfo. He's my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao.
Ah, parli italiano, bene?
What? Who is this, babe? You know it interrupts my energy flow.
What do you want, Miss Chatney?
It's Miss Honey. Well, as you know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop her reading then. Everybody knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, so I can feel it on my hips. Don't waste this.
Look, Miss Hassie, I'm not in favor of girls getting on clever pants. Looks, far more important than books. Now look at you. Look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not a problem, you've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. What sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower and who loved nothing more than to scare the little children of the camp. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair of a sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No! Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
So it does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, the publicity, the catering, the toilet facility. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform on this day or off to prison. You both shall go!
No. What happens next?
I'm not sure. Bye, Mrs. Phelps.
Matilda, starting tomorrow, I shall bring in a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others. And if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wormwood, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Ah, so you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul little carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake off of my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for little spitball, are we? Well, this crime took place before school. Therefore, she is... guilty!
Okay, look, I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of owning up, maybe. But the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick, and now my stomach's beginning to fight back. See?
I didn't do anything.
You are a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you!
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas wafted from my mouth and drifted into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
You enjoyed my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Well, yes, I'm very sorry, but...
Oh, well, as long as you enjoyed it, that's the main thing.
It is?
Of course it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It just gives me a warm glow in my lower intestines. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes, I'm full.
I will tell you when you're full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake.
But?
No buts, eat! He should have thought of that before he decided to steal my cake. Eat!
He can't.
Eat! Eat! Eat!
Take a slice, or even two, Bruce. Might be nice, but even you, Bruce, have to admit, between you and it, there's not a lot of difference in size.
He can't.
He can't, Bruce!
He can't. He surely can't.
You hear the man, Bruce?
He might explode.
He's quite elastic.
Going so low, make him stop.
He's fantastic. Look at him go.
I can't watch.
Bruce. He's having substance abuse. The young man's confused. She call it juice. Bruce. Never thought you were tight to me. Never thought it was possible. But here it is coming true. We can have a cake and eat it too. The time's come to put that tumbly tum to use. No excuse, Bruce. Let out your belts, I think you want your trousers loose. Whoa, step it in, Bruce. You're almost finished, Bruce. You'll fit it in, whatever you do, just don't get in. Don't let her win. Come on, Bruce, be our hero. Come here, something
Yes, Bruce, go! Sorry, Miss Trunchbull, I got carried away.
Oh, that's all right. We all get carried away sometimes, even me. Well, done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention that was the first part of your punishment? There's more. The second part is choking!
No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
No, Choky! No, please!
Do you think I would allow myself to be defeated by the likes of these maggots? What do you think I am, Miss Honey? An idiot? A weakling? You?
That's not right.
Matilda, thank goodness you're here. I'm dying to hear the next part of your story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's our bench section?
What? Is there a child at your school who's been behaving like a bully?
Not a child, exactly. Do you want to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air, gave her husband a hug.
Smile, we've done this 1,000 times.
First, escape from the cage, lean out, catch with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite and blow your head off! Ah! Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat hurled into the air. She swung over the sharks and spiky objects, and suddenly the padlocks pinged open, and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open, and the escapologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't look.
And he grabs her hand, and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they could both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So it does have a happy ending.
No.
No?
No. The escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippy, and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except the ones that had little fingers. She lived just long enough to have a child.
Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we've ever wanted.
And then she died. And then, things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in with her and help look after the child. But the aunt was nothing but cruel to the little girl, always beating her if she did anything wrong, but always in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police.
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, yes. I better go now.
When I grow up, I will be smart enough to just that I need to reach to climb the trees you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
When I grow up, I will eat sweets every day. On the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care, 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, when I grow up, I'll be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to haul around with you when you're a grown up. When I grow up, I'll be brave enough to fight the creatures
And when I grow up, I'll be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown-up. When I grow
Just
up,
because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
when I grow
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. That's not right.
Where's Matilda? Yeah. Everyone gather round! I want my family to share in my triumph. Not you, boy.
I'm a gal.
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't drive each one backwards, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly I had the greatest idea in the world, and using my genius mind, I grabbed the drill, went to the speedometer of the first car, whacked it into reverse, attached it.
Backwards.
Exactly! Within the first few minutes, I had the mileage reduced to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, Russians show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal. I saw it on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastic! Now I'll be able to throw the duffel all day long.
But they've trusted you, and you've cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a horrible little child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to that school of yours and tell your teacher you are never to be let in again.
What? No!
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you'll never read another stinking book as long as you live, young man.
I'm a cow.
Go to your room, you nasty little creep.
Backwards.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying, which only encouraged her to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
I've forgotten the one thing that matters to us most. I love you, and I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister.
So, bullying children is her game, is it? Then let's see what she can do when the wrath of a full-grown man stands before her.
But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
Are you doing with those books, woman?
They're They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading and an age for being toads. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bog Trotter now is a good toad.
Sit! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not how you teach a child. To teach a child, you first must break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But no one is speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say, quiet, you maggots! You are fully included in that statement. Now, where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull. Hey, y'all are done.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat. And phys ed will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell the pong of aiding and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of extent, the stench of intent, the reek of freakiness and protest, the funk of defiance, the odor of coup, the waft of moral fiber rotting. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who aren't listening. The misidea tissue is an issue we can fix. There is no mystery to mastering the art of classroom mistressing. It's discipline. Discipline. The stench of revolt, the reek of prettiness and protest, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent, the funk of moral fiber rotting. Let's bring this soda home! The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whiff of resistance, the pong of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is squashed, till glorious sweaty discipline has washed that sickening stench away.
Everybody, look what I found. A newt. I'm gonna put into the Trunchbull's fire.
Don't think this is teaching at all. I think it's just cruelty.
That is because you, Miss Honey, are weak. You are pathetic. You are in fact a sniveling little newt! Newt! You!
Not me, Miss I did it, please!
You did this! You cockroach! You villain! You evil little! Oh, I hate you! No! You!
Leave her alone, you big fat bully!
How dare you! You are not fit to be be in this school. You ought to be in prison, in the deepest, darkest, dankest prison. I shall have you wheeled out with a strapped to a trolley with a muzzle over your mouth. I shall!
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers are coming to my mind unwritten, these stories delivered to me properly written. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop, my dad and my mum and the telly and the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise becomes anger and the end of this life. And it's burning inside me when you usually fade. And it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning. Suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book. Or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, the mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Like I said, into the eye of the storm. Go on, tip over. Go on, tip over.
And I tell you, there is no length to which I shall not go, no width to which I shall not do, no punishment to which I shall not... What? What is it? The note! It's heading north! The note! I've got a note in my knickers! I've got a note! I've got a note! No, the note! Ah, the note! I've got the note! Ah, the note! No! Ah! Ah!
Well, that was interesting. I think we all better go home while we still can. Matilda?
Watch. I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you like to go for a walk?
What do you think it is? This thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think we should be frightened of it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains, so you have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yes, he is always saying, "Oh Matilda, I'm so very proud to have a daughter as..." That's not true, Miss Honey. She calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are, home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. You see, I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this old shed. I fell completely in love with it and ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel, like you can hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document saying my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I don't believe Matilda, just like I cannot believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
Well, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is much respected.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's Miss...
Miss Trunchbull?
Yes.
special spelling test. And any kid who gets even one word wrong is going to chokey! What are you looking at?
You. Let me see. Erica, spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T.
What?
Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
You stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing you all are. Revolting!
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them that's all, with kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom, ma'am? You knew nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it! You spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious!
But that's too long of a word.
Spell or go to chokey! That warn you, it has hidden letters.
S-U-P-E-R-O-C?
Dear. There was a silent. There's another P. You're going to choke it.
Please!
C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You'll have to put me in chokey, too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Stop this!
Table. X-Y-B-F-P. And me.
Knock it off!
You can't put us all in chokey. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-T-L-X.
Knock this off! Stop it!
Anything.
A-B-C. Knock it off! Stop this! 2, 3, X. Revolting! You can't put us all in chokey, miss. You have to put me in chokey, too. Oh, I want to go in chokey. Pick me. Oh, I would have not thought of that? I've made a chokey for each and every one of you! What do you think of that?
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard.
Agatha,
This is Magnus.
What?
Give my Jenny back her house, then leave, or I will get you like you
Stop
got
it!
me.
No!
Run!
No! No! It can't be! No! No! It can't be! No! No! No, it can't be! Stop this! No! Stop this! No! It can't be! No!
Whoa! Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again with a chokey don't slam. Never again will we be bullied. Never again will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle. Never again. Never again will we live behind bars. We know are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children, tell our revolting son, and we'll have the trunks revolting. We're revolting. Ah! We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children, tell our revolting son, and we'll have the trunks revolting. We're revolting. We'll become a screaming horde.
Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword!
Never again will we be ignored. We'll find out when the talk is done.
And draw rude pictures on the board.
It's not insulting.
We're revolting! We can see how we like. If enough of us are wrong, wrong is right. See why? We're a little bit naughty, so we gotta stay inside the line. If we disobey at the same time, there's nothing that the Trunchbull can do.
Can you take a hum and SAQ?
R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N
Revolting times.
Will S-I-N-G
Song.
U-S-I-N-G
Rhyme.
Will be R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G It is too late for you, we are revolting. We are revolting children.
A few days later, I received a letter that said my parents' will had turned up. I was now the owner of the beautiful old house, once owned by my evil aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Seen again. The chokies were immediately destroyed, and the new headmistress took over, and her name was Miss Honey.
Matilda was never again able to move things with her eyes. She said it was because she no longer had the need for superpowers. But she was still stuck with the mean and cruel parents that called her nasty names.
Don't stand there gawping. We're going to Spain, and we're not coming back.
Spain? But why?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia.
They're here! Hide!
But what if they damage my legs? My beautiful legs! Where is your father?
I don't know.
The wormwood is a stupid man, and assume I was stupid too, and that's a very rude thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very stupid.
You seem smart, sadly, and mad on the work. I don't often meet people like you. The people I get to meet think you's backwards. I can have one of my friends teach your father manners, and you still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very lucky to have you as his daughter.
The wormwoods. I'll just tap it on there. Quick! Let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Wait, let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
You called me your daughter?
Do you want to stay here?
Yes.
With Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And do you want to look after her?
I would love to.
Well, we're a bit short of room, so yeah, sure.
Thank you!
And Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
And Matilda and Miss Honey hugged her back. And they hardly noticed as the Wormwoods and Rodolfo sped away into the distance. Because they had found each other.
Yes, they had found each other.
Take it on the chin and wear it. Nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right.